Good artists borrow, great artists steal. Today I will teach you how to steal. Today's reward, a child audience. Mascot horror is a whirlpool of video games that emulate and borrow from each other. The common theme is that the creatures of man-made horrors have this front of innocence with friendly fire turned on. I doubt FNAF was the first in this field, but they definitely popularized it, followed by fan games or straight up games that had personality disorders. You often had something like Goodbye Midgame, Andrew Tate, and the horror genre gift shop. None of these are entirely original, they just borrow elements from what you think they may. And that's okay. It's about how they expand on the idea. And with that said, Garten of BanBan is the game your non-tech savvy parents get you for your birthday when you asked for security breach. Garten of BanBan is a game where you steal the children of the mother bird, and it is a metaphor about the loss of a child's innocence, family, and a man's unbounded capabilities of evil manifested as uncanny monsters to make bank from a horror game targeted towards children. Garten of Bish Bash Bop was made by two euphoric brothers who are known for games like Poo Poo Monster, which is Attack on Titan but ass. Garten of BanBan is peak 2023 and I cannot get enough.
Well, I mean, I've downloaded all of the Trojan Bitcoin miners on my mobile phone.
Hey, where's my sponsor, BanBan Shadow Legends? Now, for some unknown reason, a lot of people don't like this game, and I can't understand why. Hey, Ramsker again. I am currently stuck in 720p, and my Xbox is about to explode from too much overclocking. Garden of Optimization hates it when you tab out, so it decides to give your Chromebook a seizure, delivering it to the ER. Garden of My Deepest Horrors is a short game you can beat within 5 seconds by quitting. Just kidding, the game actually commits horrific acts of foreplay, easing you into the spooky, liminal environment before putting the coat on and exiting, leaving you thinking, that's it? In this dungeon of torture, horror is manifested as a school, man's darkest hellscape where you have to overcome mathematical challenges like, what is 2 plus 2, and how many pipe bombs have I sent to government officials?
Correct!
I would go to school if this was the uniform, this was the book, and sentient Play-Doh were the teachers. The creatures in this garden of originality are as smooth as my brain, and they vary in designs which you can find in the hue slider. Your goal? To find Dream's missing audience. Sure, you may find them, but the damage is irreparable. They will always have bad taste. And what better to help you on this mission than the CIA spy plane kill streak? A prime tool of breaking international law, all in exchange for a fantastic video game mechanic. You can give your new friend a little cowboy hat. Ah, look at that ranger go, breaching all of the security and privacy laws. To control him, you point and click towards the direction of your enemies, like a true patriotic commander. And for some reason, it hates the color nothing and cannot fly towards it. So yeah, you have to fly it all the way around to aim it towards a wall to break the nothing. Ah yes, I love being handheld in puzzles and being told what to do and where to go. It makes puzzle solving as gratifying as my parents telling 4-year-old me, good job, because I pissed inside of the toilet bowl this time. I mean, earlier in the game, the office's tax puzzle was way better. They let you know just how much you needed to know and didn't do much from there. I still don't understand how to do my taxes. Here's the thing, humans are innate problem solvers. From years of smashing rocks to creating fires to survive the snow biome, to agriculture of mob farming to prevent famine, to creating minimum wage jobs and machine automation for max production on a low budget. Puzzles are the most rewarding when rules are established and players are given limited tools to solve the problem. The human monkey brain can figure the rest out for itself. The story? I don't know, I forgot. But there are notes in the world which tell a story I wish I could follow because a journal system does not exist. You see, when you pick up notes in this game, you can only read it once before they disappear into the shadow realm, even though an icon appears as if it's been added to the journal, and very often you will pick up the notes and accidentally click off before you can read it. This game is actually the closest thing to a sequel of Before Your Eyes. Hello fellow thieves, I think we broke into the wrong video game to steal from because the environment here is so empty. There's nothing to actually steal. Everything is so cubic, you're either walking through a box or a corridor of yeah. Get used to staring at pink and blue walls because Garten of BanBan is serving up a plain Happy Meal, and they gave you the wrong toy. There is a time trial section where you fire a mortar strike on the beaches of Normandy, which is a clear ripoff of Call of Duty World War II, which is a clear ripoff of Call of Duty World at War, which is a clear ripoff of Call of Duty 1, which is a clear ripoff of Medal of Honor's intro, which is a clear ripoff of Conker's Bad Fur Day's second assault mission, which is a clear ripoff of Saving Private Ryan, which is a clear ripoff of Operation Overlord. This area sucked. Sometimes the spooky atmosphere is nearly there, but you can't help but think, oh wait, I'm an adult, I'm supposed to be scared by games with sexually ambiguous animatronics. In another area that has more than just a wall, you have a flock of birds you have to collect, which when nested, give you that luck you get after you feed them that dollar store bird seed. Actually, I wonder where its parents are. Oh no, good heavens, whatever will I do? And an invisible wall. Game design is my passion. Hey, it's not my fault. 3 other YouTubers did the exact same thing.
You don't go this way?
My bad. Maybe next time I should look out for the very distinctive panel with this very well communicated and well placed objective. And this is why playtesting is important. Get your friends to playtest. Conjure up your dead grandmother to playtest. Evaluate the psychology. There are potential patterns to figure out if their mistakes are actually at the fault of the game design. Unfortunately, you see, fun is illegal in Garten of BanBan. Oh no! 3 bowling pins? My low dexterity prevents me from walking between them. Ah, I see. It can't just be a chase sequence. I have to press this button to close the door. I love extra steps without much need for them. Anyway, so about the birds I stole and sent to the McDonald's nugget fryer. It turns out, hens don't like it when you turn the offspring into a stoner's late night Uber Eats order. Wait, what is that noise? Oh, fuck. Now, this game has plenty of chase sequences, and I am a big fan of being chased because I don't know what it feels like to be wanted, and I genuinely have no complaints here. Apart from the thrill kill of an invisible wall, Garten of BanBan does it pretty well. From being chased by corporate overlords in Florida's Amazonian warehouse, to being chased by a woman, which is not true, that never happened. Those are usually the highlights, memorable moments of a horror game, the setup, to the threat, to the lead up, and the conclusion. Ultimately, making them the most important beats you have to hit, because that way, YouTubers like Markiplier make videos on it and then your game makes thousands. But this comes at a cost. Remember when I told you what we were stealing? Children, yes, but the horror genre fanbase is a weird corner of the internet, and having them as an audience seems to be pretty brain-numbing. Most people are respecting, but you get a small bunch of people who take stuff way too hard, saying some pretty vile stuff to devs, all because they made a game? Of course, criticizing the quality of somebody else's creation isn't inherently immoral, but there is a huge gaping Grand Canyon distinction between harassment and criticizing. And yes, I am definitely saying that to save my ass. But to add more onto this, I will let my buddy Foco finish this video.
Silly little video game, I can't. This should be common sense, but telling people to themselves is never a solution to a problem. I get that people are tired of this category of horror, and yes, it's becoming kinda annoying how many cash cows are just pumped onto the market, but Jesus Christ, I usually like to call them rotten apples. They really just sour the entire batch. If you really want to show your disapproval of Garten of BanBan, write a review about it on Steam, which a lot of people already have. Discuss it online, give constructive criticism, but don't harass the creators over it. This is a video game. Let me repeat that. A video game. Don't you guys have anything better to do? Go do some homework or something, you bunch of toddlers. And I'm gonna say it again.